day 100. But I've been neglecting my weekly games, and I think I want to start up them again. Otherwise shit never gets done. We still have Blessing of the Berry Picker. There's nowhere we want to go anymore. Do we want to go find a Maggie glass, as I will never say again. We want a magnifying glass, and we want the drafting studio. We want to build, I think we want the power hammer rather than the power drill. Not entirely sure what to do with that. We might be able to trade for it, but like, let's just do the tool shed. It seems like, yeah, okay, cool. So I think we just need a battery and a lever. So that shovel I saved. I mean, it's still useful, but. Little did she know the best rest you can find is in the break room. I want to see the gallery again as well. So, I'm so tempted to pick a wild berry. Well, hello, Lucas. You missed the, there's my shovel. Let's not get it quite yet. I found the throne room. That was nice. Got myself a couple of sanctum keys. Basically got all of them. Right, this one's important. Oh yeah, not only that. That should be standard, sure. That should be also standard. There we go. Oh, I should have got the code check. We want the commissary. And we want the code check. I don't know why I didn't take it. Some fucking maths. 8. 10. 10 plus 1 is a... Sorry. 10 times 10 is... 10 divided by 10 is 1. The answer is 2. We have 2 routes up, and having the shovel is probably a good idea. And we can put the, if we don't find a battery and, woobly woo, and put the shovel, the hammer in there. I mean, I guess I did pick it. Gems. go wild berry. Nice. We have the magnifying glass, lovely. That means I can go underground as well, which is what I want to do. So hopefully... we have the broken lever. We just need a battery. Cool. What are you two looking at? Father, over there. We can't see what's over there. Can we flip it over? Makes you work for that one. Ooh. Oh yeah, and we're allowed to go down the other way now. So that I shall. We have 3 rooms, but I mean, I guess it'll be good in a pinch. Now I'm going to take the west room. I might need gems. It's going to be useful. Music room is usually better higher up, I think, or is that just... Okay, I'm gonna take a... Might have all the major keys, to be honest. And I'll pull up this. So there's a room lever on the top, in the front room. There, that wall there. The sus wall. Is there one more? Oh, there was one more. Pebbles? Where do I turn the last one? Maybe you can't. I thought there was a way to turn them all around again. So people said there was a symbol. Whatevs. I'm running low on gems. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we're running low on gems, but fuck it, I don't care. But yeah, those things that I want. I would like a pool to, and the pump room so I can finish what I started there. I would like, well, a few things. Yeah, that's fine. I mind that. Suspicious about that door. Dining room. Security is an excellent idea. Ah. Oh, I know about the paper crown. Because it's in the security room. I don't think I can pick it up, but there's apparently 2 keys somewhere, so I don't need that. But the metal detector, yeah. Well, how the fuck did I miss that? I want the lever. I heard about something moving the boxes. How do I do that? Cool. So yes, a few things we want to do. So that fucking sucks. I'm gonna re-roll actually. Is it the study that I wanted? No, it was the drafting room. We're gonna take the passageway though. We can't afford the passageway. I will take the nook. Ooh. Reveal the tripwire. Lower the barrier. Oh god. Okay. So we have to fucking run. We have a paper crown. If there is not a red room among the first 3 floor plans you draw while drafting, you may redraw floor plans. Okay, cool. Ah. Okay, so I don't need to go downstairs anymore because I just did the thing I was trying to do. Well, that's neat. We might want to put the water back. The water is back. We might want to take the boat back then at some point. What are we doing now? I don't know. That's sort of thrown me, won't I? Well, we still want to build things. I would like fucking weight room. That is the wrong fucking direction. We can afford the Great Hall though. One of these rooms has keys in. We'll take the East Wing Hall. Oh, hang on. The red hat did something. Never redraw. I would fucking like a redraw, please, because I want to go up. Oh, I love that the hat spins. That's neat. Let's use our last gem. I want the rook, please. Yes. So, we want a few things. So, I need a battery. And, yeah, I just need the battery, which is probably going to be in the wibbly room, the workshop. So we could roll for a workshop, but I also want a drafting studio. Kim says no, fuck you. Okay, I'm not even sure. I never read these anymore. Oh, no, gems are in the black box. Cool. Gems are in the blue box. Cool. Every statement with the word black is false. You are false. You are both false and true. Blue box. I'm gonna check the black box. I mean, I'm gonna need the food, so. Do I have any green rooms? That's fine. Take a gym. Oh, it's giving me 4 rooms, isn't it? That's why I keep seeing this dickhead thing. Fuck, that's all my gems gone again. How is all my gems gone? Fuck! Okay, does the room I want... I think the room I want requires a... Oh, damn it. No, I don't need that anymore. Let's... That hurts. Why didn't I just use the bedroom? This is the study. I don't need the study. I cannot tell. I don't know. Okay, I'm just trying to get two relatively common rooms to turn up. It's not waste. Oh, fucking hell. I need those gems. Hope they're not super hard ones. They're super hard ones, yay! The statement matching with this statement is on an empty box. The gems are in a box of free statements. Gems on a box with a false statement. There is at least one true statement on this box. Gems on a box with a true and false statement. I'm going to assume those are both all true. So we need to find one that's all false. One of those is full and one of those is empty. Okay, I'm gonna assume that one's right. I'm not gonna think too hard about it. I can't be bothered. That. Workshop. Okay. I do still need a battery and I need a way to get into the foundation. But we have a workshop and maybe there's a battery in there. There was a battery in there. Cool. We are doing really well. Hammer. Battery. I don't think I've made this before. Power hammer! Don't ask how it works. It works. We have a power hammer. Stronger sledgehammer that can also knock down weaker brick walls. So there were two places I want to try. The secret garden and outside. And honestly, if we see any along the way, we still want to find certain rooms. I don't think we need the foundation today, but it might be used downstairs, you know? I'm going to keep it in a box for a while and then take it out anytime I need it, basically. I assume the closed exhibit would need it, but let's go to the dining room. There's a pizza waiting for us. Gonna be a long time till I'm allowed pizza. Come on, lockpick, you've been shit. And there's another workshop. I'm gonna reroll. The weight room has, I think, a boobly room lever. Another dice at least. Another key. What happens if I go into that? Cloister, and I could go from the foundation as well. I do need to take that boat back. Okay. Hoping for a drafting room. The drafting studio might have to be in the corner, to be honest. Okay, the red hat's good. It's on it. I'm very tempted to keep it, but I know how to get it now. There's nothing else to spend my gems on. No, there's still a chapel. Still a chapel. Yoga garden. Fuck yeah! Sus fucking bricks. That's how I moved that one. Wait a minute. It can open both sides? Cool, I can't access either of those doors, but that's neat. Oh, I see. So I've seen, you can see this from behind if you get a garage, but I didn't realise there were different sizes. I'm glad I somehow didn't spoil that for myself. We have the hallway as well. We actually have other places we can go. Is there anywhere else? I'm sure there's loads of places. I'm gonna put this in my pocket. I think... See, if we only need it for the lever, it's not that important. Because the greenhouse... No, the greenhouse already has a lever. Could be a second lever. Why don't... Well, we have to check, don't we? And also it's exciting. But, let's see what's in the hallway. Oh, I really like the red hat. I'll take the camel. Roll the dice. As it were. Damn it, I want a place with... We'll go with that one. That's not going to help, is it? Oh, we almost filled it up. Right. I'm going to go outside and see if I can break down that door. It's a green apple. But yeah, there's a second lever in the weight room, which I never want to go into, but it's there. I'm trying to think of if there's any, like, ground that's broken that I'll need the drill for. Yes! Sorry. I wasn't sure if this was going to count. Plot! Okay, so it does tell you. Scripps and Rudford Mining Co. patent for high-pressure condenser. There's the high-pressure condenser. And there's the big streamlined HPC. Yeah, it's telling me that these boxes are connected. Fair enough. Excavation progress is going smoothly and crew spirits are higher than they've been in weeks. I believe this increase in morale is no small part due to the installation of the boiler. It's honestly been a godsend. We have steam power and no longer have to rely on raw muscle to scrape and heave at clay like dogs. New steam power hoists, the winches are fully operational and are able to unearth over 5 times as much sediment per shift as previously been excavating. Oh, I know where that's going. That's going to be the downstairs room, isn't it? Cool. That is, isn't it? Oh yeah, and you know what? I saw that from the other side. Oh. Ooh, that changes shit. Okay. Fucking hell, I wish I had that like 20 hours ago. Christ, that would have been so useful. Just to skip past that door. You need to move a thingy. Ooh. Oh, you know what? We never actually got to read this. So, West Lower, Zero Garden, Top Level Greenhouse, Great Hall, Underground, Reservoir, and it says one backup lever for each antechamber door has been installed in separate locations for redundancy. However, we've been told that locations of this reserved system will not be disclosed to staff. Right, so I think I might know them. There are 2 in the in the secret garden. There is one of them is underground and one of them is in the throne room. One of these is in the Great Hall, and the other one is in the Mechanarium, and this one is in the greenhouse and presumably in the weight room. There we go. We know all the ways of opening the antechamber. Cool. We have 57 steps. What's upstairs? The foundation doesn't actually link to anything, but we can go up there. That's neat. We don't even need to take a fucking boat anymore. Oh, that's such a good... I really wish I had that right at the start of the game. That would have been amazing. I will say, you can... I really like that there's pieces of paper that tell you where secrets are, but if you happen to find none of those pieces of paper, you're a bit fucked. You need the breadcrumbs to the piece of paper as well. I'll be right back. Yeah, I guess this is one way to speedrun the game, essentially. I like having all these options. And I can just take that back if I want, you know. It's probably sensible to do so. Well, I don't... It doesn't really matter where the boat is. It might be better to keep it here now, because I have a back door. We still can't get in the tomb, but... I might want to just put the paper crown in there instead. It's so powerful. I'm going to assume there's a blue crown. Alright. I'll try this one more time. So what do we have left to do? Probably loads, knowing this game. But that's the tip. That thing I just read said this is connected to the power room. So if I didn't figure that out, could have got it from that. It feels like really, feels really dumb to have opened all these doors and just not being able to do anything about them. Did this. Can't open you. Those two are done. These two should be easy, and I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. We'll have a look at this, though. I am super confident it is yellow. I have no fucking clue what their method of travel is. It is definitely the travel that's throwing me as well. I'm pretty sure it's stormy. If it's stormy, maybe... Didn't mean to do that. That's like air travel, which I assumed was nuanced, but honestly the other methods of travel doesn't really make any sense. All these things I already know it's not. I mean, I don't know that they're all different, but like, naval is Morojai. We've already got roads. What does that say? Air is probably nuance. It's gotta be horses, surely. Do people climb mountains with horses? That seems like a thing that would be difficult. I've literally already tried this. Okay, we know lightning in yellow is correct. I think. Though I think some of my assumptions have to be wrong, otherwise I would have just been able to brute force it already. But in the classroom pictures, it's yellow. Yellow is confidently what it should be. Let's double check that shit. And also, I guess, look at the stamp if I can see it. Just looking on my phone. Yeah, the Arch Aries says, together we weather, as in we weather the storm. It has it has a chimney stack in it, like of industry, right? Like that. That's what that square is. It's a factory with a dot in it. That's a chimney stack from the top, right? So that seems correct. It has lightning bolts on it. It's also raining though. So how the fuck do they get about? Because I'll double check the color. Because the color of the stamp doesn't seem to be. Because it should be brute forceable. I'm just like not confident in the way anyone gets about. We also have a thing we need to translate. You know it's in the top, that region over there. Colours that I care about. First. Core. Roads, horseback. Train system. Aviation. Camels. Be raised to indicate a flat terrain. Definitely not camels then. Turtles are literally on the picture of one of the things. It's got to be trains, right? Maybe there's two sets of people with trains? That would explain why I didn't get it before. Let's give that a go. And honestly, the system doesn't make sense unless a couple of people repeat. Yes! I made a pretend. Yes, I got it. And then I did. Yeah! What's this? Take a picture of this motherfucker. We arrived here a few days of sailing and it made me realise how much more convenient it would have been in the old days when the railway tracks extended all the way north. Aries is a destination which I am well acquainted, having travelled here countless times on business for Sinker. This time, however, I will avoid the familiar towns and factories and instead trek along the northern coast, an area which I am wholly unfamiliar. Okay, so they sailed to Aries. That's the important bit. Fuck yeah, I'm just sailed to AA. Do we have a date as well? A date would make it better. That was the stamp I was looking at, by the way. So the lightning, the industry. But yeah, trains is industry. I should have probably guessed that. The reason I didn't do trains is because of that. Do you have one of those boxes? Why, of course you do. I love the boxes. What are the rules to yellow? We've used yellow before, haven't we? Isn't this like the first thing we had? How do I get it? Okay, so the black ones shift everything along to the right. So we can move the black down. I don't want to move the black down. I want to move a yellow down. That moves a yellow up. The one place I don't want it to be. So yellows naturally drift upwards and then can't be moved. Greens also just flip back. Oh yeah, I know what green does. Green is how we move shit, okay. Oh, I don't care that much. We can just come back for those. My allowance is literally fucking huge. Lovely. That's a third one down. Look at our sigils. We have 3 of them now. Look at that suspicious space to the left of the sigils. Isn't it suspicious? Ooh. Let's get out our pens and make sure we've definitively marked off all the shit. So that is also yellow. Cool. That was correct. That was correct. That was correct. Does that help us with the other places? Maybe. Because now there's less likely to be cycling between them. What did you think it was, John? Well, we know it's purple. We've been through this. None of the things actually make sense. But I'll stubbornly just do it regardless. We know they like poetry. They're into poetry. That's not the poetry one. We know it's fucking raining. We just don't know how they travel. So this was in the clock tower. So maybe this is what I'm getting wrong. Because I've tried that. But like, if it's purple, it must be flowers. So like, I swear I've tried every combination of place. Maybe they have a fucking train system as well. That would actually make sense now that I think about it. That the entire country had a train system. And it's just the Fens really fucking hate trains. But... motherfucker, they all had trains. I'm happy that I got it right, but... that means one of them is just straight up not used. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. No, none of these fuckers use horses. What's this? So this is how I figured it out. It's like a romantic picture. There's some writing I can't quite understand on it, but like it's raining in the background, and also you get a lot of extra information about that place. I was a little disappointed that there has not been a drop of rain during my time here, as every evasion story I've ever heard has begun with rain. I suppose anecdotes I make on this trip will have to do with that flavorful setting. Without that, however, even without the rain, the puddles and ponds that dot the countryside make this place feel different than home. And then there's some writing I don't understand. That does not tell me the fucking date. But I tell you what, I will Because it might be on the stamp. I mean, I can read the stamp from there, it's fine. That straight up does not tell me when that happened. Logically speaking, though. First Arasia. I mean, it does say First Arasia. That's probably the name of the place. But, cool. This suddenly turned out to be a really, like, important stream. Like, in terms of getting shit done. Look at our fourth thing. I like them all in a row there. I knew once one fell, the others would come. Okay, we do know... Let me just double check that I marked that all correctly. The purple is also train travel, you fuckers. So I was avoiding using the trains because it had already been used. So I could have brute forced. Probably... Well, no, it wasn't brute force. I literally knew the information. Just didn't know the travel and I was avoiding it. We know it's purple already. We know it's rain, so not a storm. That's... And we know it's poetry. Cool. Let's go to Kororika. You fucking use trains as well. I'm gonna be grumpy. What do I think about Kororika? I think I have no fucking clue how they get about. Let's have a look at the photograph, the stamp. Kororika. We don't have Kororika as a stamp. Oh, no, that's the missing one. There we do. So, it looks snowy to me. Maybe that's just... I mean, somewhere had to be snowy, right? Look, if I was to guess, I would guess horse. Because Morajai is navel, Nuance is air, and Turtle is Vera. Nowhere is hot enough for camel travel. Or it's camels. But it's snowing, so it's probably not camels. Which means it's probably not heat either. So, given that I think it's that, we literally tried this already, didn't we? It's orange, which is triangles. And I'm guessing they're spiritual. Actually, I think I know that they're spiritual. Ah. Okay. Fucking camels? Camels doesn't make any sense for the snow, but... You want to put them on a fucking train like everyone else? They can't possibly just be using train travel as well. That would be so fucking cheeky. Let's make it roads. It's naval. make it roads. I have to see. I have to know that it's not trains. Okay, fine. Okay, maybe it snows and it's hot. Maybe it's like really the weather's fucking crazy. Maybe sometimes they use camels. Maybe it's snowy and heaty, you know? I'm kind of glad that one didn't make sense. Come back to you. We'll come back to you. You. But you are probably new. What the fuck is that? No, you're Vera. We know how Vera travels. We should make brute forcing this easier because this is the one that mixes it up the most. They have fucking turtle power. They're the world's most strongest fighting team. Also, they are pink. Is this, but it'll probably undo. What's the temperature like? I don't know. We'll have a look at the picture. Bull turtle. Turt. I mean, it looks kind of hot. Maybe it's hot. Yeah, I don't really know anything about Vera. That's the one I was aiming for. So we have Harvest, Tribal, and Academy. Now, I feel like the flying place is probably the Academy. So let's go for Harvest. Is that one? Maybe it's just sort of normal rather than... Yeah, like that. Well, I mean, we just got 2 of them. 2's pretty good, even if they are the second easiest 2. It's almost as if it gets harder the further right you go, which is why I deliberately left the last door closed, because I realised I had no fuck all about diamond. What does this say? Oh, some sort of words. But those 4 have been done. Those 4 have not been. Did I skip that one? I did, actually. Alright, again, let's give this one a go. I also know fuck all about this one, but I guess I should give it a go. Like, I don't even know what colour they are. They're either white or green. This is Morajai. What do I know? I know that it's naval. So I don't know why I changed that shit. And again, because we know the travel this time, it should make it a lot easier. It feels like they should be well into their science, considering... No, why would they be into science? What are you talking about? Science is the flight, people. Some of them are going to repeat, aren't they? Upper Harvest, fuck it. Maybe they're windy? It kind of makes sense for them to be windy if they need... They rely on boats. Well, okay, it's not... It's like a proper, like, galleon pirate ship. So maybe tribal or maybe martial. Again, some of them are going to repeat, aren't they? Alright, the quick answer is I don't have a fucking clue. There's a reason why I wasn't confident going in. I don't know, like, if I'm ever going to be confident. Ever again. Cool. That was... I'm super glad I went there. Was that this day 100 special episode? Oh, wouldn't it have been really nice if I got them all? Yes, it would, but I didn't, so it's fine. We got the power, we got the paper crown, we finally got the power hammer, it's fine. It was a cool episode. So I'm going to park. I've got a friend who's playing Elder Scrolls Oblivion. It's like his favourite game from his childhood. I'm going to rate him. And I'm going to prepare for a stream for myself. Dark Seed, which I did say yesterday, but I am totally going to do that this time. But before we do that, we are going to put the power hammer thing in the check, and not the hat. I feel like it's easier to get the hammer than it is to get the hat. This shit's well cool. There's got to be a couple more. I'm trying to think of where else it could be. There's at least one crack in the wall somewhere. On some stairs I need to investigate, and I don't know where those stairs are. I've got a photograph of a diagram of it. But yeah, that pretty eventful episode. And I really like the break room and the coat check just being connected to each other like this. But like, it's got to be the power hammer because that's 3 different items. But so what else do we need to do before we complete the game? Well, I don't know how to complete the game. There could be all sorts of shit, but like, that's 8. That's the section for the sigils, right? Maybe there's like a secret last sigil. But like, this area here. They could have spaced this out to take out all that space. Zelda has taught me that everyone, you know, everything has a space. So why is there a little gap here? We are missing 3. The genie, the Turk did tell us that we would never get the final one, like the final door. Feels like that's an end of game task. But I know where they are. One of them just requires magnifying glass. So maybe I should keep the magnifying glass, but that's not a rare item. You can buy it and also order it from the commissary. So what we could do, if we were being really diligent, is go to security and order the magnifying glass. Just so to make sure it's more likely to appear. Which I'll do. And then when we find the drafting room, hopefully we'll be able to get one of them. The other one requires a power room. We've got 53 steps, so we can do this. So yeah, two envelopes. One requires power room, one requires drafting room. We have sigils, which I don't know how to deal with. Honestly, one of the things about watching other people's streams is because they read all the documents again, and it's nice because you pick up information you didn't like really think about last time. One example is when Sean got this room, he read about them using this room as practice, and that's when I realized, oh, you can get the crown. And I made an entire plan to go downstairs to look at that map, which we don't need to do anymore, but still, I got the crown. Sure, I would have probably I would have realized that as soon as I accidentally saw the back of it anyway, but still. What else? I guess we'll check. The front. There is the exam. I'm not in a hurry to redo the exam. Always the magnifying glass. 1 to 2 days. Just, you know, ups the odds of actually finding it. Anything else? I believe I can buy out the showroom. That should be really easy, especially if we keep putting money into the chapel. We can do a bunch right now, to be honest. What happens if I do this? Huh. That's cool. They're always going to be broken now. That's a good point. I don't know if they stay broken. Why are you eating the food? No, shame to waste it. Might be worth going underground via the tomb. Yeah, the tomb with the hammer would be nice. I think there might be a secret door in the tomb. There is that. What does this tell us? Okay, so that shit, all of this shit is going to be really fucking difficult. Can I reach 46 in under an hour? Yeah, that actually seems like it's doable. Like, because I can just... I've got a secret way to open that door. We just need to go upwards. And if I put one of the keys away, that's going to help. So that seems doable. But this shit, these three, fucking fuck all of that. That should be easy. That, maybe. I want to see Trophy 8. That's a thing. We've seen Key 8. I just need the gallery to appear again. 4 of 8. I think I need loads of dead ends for that. And we're missing some contraptions. We're missing 2 rooms. That's interesting. Where? We're missing room 8, which will be a puzzle room. And we are missing... I found one. Fuck. Where's that gonna be? It's really difficult to, like, I can't really research what I've not done. You know what I mean? Like, there's only what you can only stumble onto this shit. Room 8. Of course, 8's like the most important number. Oh yeah, downstairs might have something. You know, just keep the faith. Ooh. We've put it away. Let's call it a day. So yes, I'm going to be raiding Nobby both battles. But he's playing Oblivion. It's in. He's not playing Pokemon. He's got a game that actually looks good for once. You can hear him. He's talking. He's having fun in the game. Sometimes like, I wish you were playing something different so I could raid you. Please say hello. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. I've been the Johnstruct. I've been having a Blueprints adventure. I'll be back on a bit later with